first down. Benjamin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. On first down, Benjamin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd down, Benjamin. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
We're ready. Check, check, 59. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Let's go. Again. Kill. Turn it. Kill. Turn it.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 28-yard line.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety. Hold on. Safety's creeping. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Squeeze. Check.
Back to throw is Carter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Rolling to his right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the run. They're running.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 17-7 is our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, it's Chubb. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Rush in, rush in. Check, check, left.
Now Carter to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Bit of a surprise they ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Carter operating from the gun. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Shit.
2nd and 5. Steps away to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Samson Ebukam. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Let's go. Hey, here we go. Hey, look.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Carter off the play fake. He's going to look deep end zone for Hunt. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. Second and 5 now. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Flush to his right. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson throwing again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Carter now. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Throwing on first down. Carter. It's caught by Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw. Carter. Complete to Bryant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run. Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. They run again on 1st down. Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run with Chubb. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. That's complete, right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Benjamin, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, that's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And he stopped immediately there. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Being chased out left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
49. Check the backer, check the backer.
Looking to throw. Carter. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give running right is Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 1st down, Benjamin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Feel like